The subject of sampling can seem scary, so let's make it friendly. Let's think about the world we live in which there are two kinds of people, cat people and dog people. Let's further imagine we're on a tropical island, research island, and on this island we have a question. Are there more cat people than dog people on Research Island? Let's also imagine that on Research Island there are just 10 people. 5 of them are cat people, 5 are dog people, which means that 50% of the population is consisting of cat people, 50% of dog people. Now, for that population, let's take samples of 2. So for the first sample, we have 50% cats. Second sample, 50% cats. Third sample, 0% cats, because it's 2 dogs. Fourth sample, same, 2 dogs. Fifth sample, 50% cats. These samples don't perfectly resemble the population. This graph shows that 2 times out of 5 samples, we have 0% cats. 3 times out of 5, we have 50% cats. Now let's imagine taking a sample of 2 people on Research Island, and let's imagine taking that sample of 2 100 times. What percent of the time would we find that there were no cat people in our sample? Here, about 27% of the time. What percent of the time in these 100 samples do we find that there's 1 cat person, 1 dog person? A little bit more than half the time. And we find that there are 100% cat people a little bit less than 20% of the time. This begins to resemble what happens if we would take an infinite number of samples of 2 people on Research Island. If we took infinite samples, we would find out that 25% of the time we would get a sample of 2 people who are cat people, and 25% of the time we get a sample of 2 people who are dog people. In fact, in a population with equal numbers of cat people and dog people, there is a 50% chance that a sample of 2 will show unequal numbers of cat and dog people, even though in the population there are equal numbers of cat and dog people. This chance, the chance that our sample will show a difference when there really is no difference, is the whole idea of statistical significance. And we can think about statistical properties, like the idea that the larger the sample we take, the lower the chance that our sample will fail to resemble the population. So, thinking about sample size, thinking about the probability that our sample result is different from the population is all expressed in the idea of statistical significance.